on, and I'm going to let Jordan take it away to finish things up. After y'all are done with the dynamic stretching, you want to go in, because we kind of freed up the tight areas. And what tends to happen with the body is if certain areas are tight, they can shut down other areas of other muscle groups. So tight hip flexors, opposite muscle, well, you can think opposite, front and back body, glutes get shut down. So also too, because we sit tight, lengthen, you gotta wake the glutes up a little bit. So bridges, any variations on that? So a basic bridge would be on your back, get your shoulder width apart. I like to go palms up with the hands, and you're gonna think about tilting the pelvis back, and you're gonna push through your heels to come up to here. So you can hold this as a static hold for up to a minute, and then you can progress to a more dynamic up, down. You want to breathe out at the top. You can do I like marching bridges, which is basically keeping this as steady as possible, not letting your hips drop. Going side to side. Okay? Or you can do a single leg bridge. So there's lots of variations on that. Never get bored, and you can always progress once it gets a little bit easier. So bridges are awesome. Lateral walks with a band. I brought some bands just to show y'all. But take a little band. If you've got like a TheraBand from PT with a big strip, you can tie a knot in it. You're going to put this around your ankles. So what we're going to do is right about the ankle bone. You're basically going to walk to the side. So the main thing, you never want the band to get floppy. Always keep tension on it. You want your feet to stay straight ahead. A lot of times people want to do this and turn their foot out, but we're taking it straight across. Okay? So we're working here. The first time I have people do this, they're always like, oh my gosh, because you feel it. Okay? You feel it where you want to feel it too. Women especially like to feel this area. So, yeah, you don't want to turn your feet out. Think pigeon toeing if it helps. And you don't want to rock side to side. Okay, so that's a lateral walk. Third little exercise is actually done with a mini band too. So at home y'all can use any type of resistance band. You can rig things up. But hip flexion. So simplest way to do this is take the band, place it around both feet, lay on your back and be comfortable, palms up. Keep this brace, keep the core brace, glutes tight. And what we're going to do is you're basically going to drive the knee up to the chest. So you can hold this as a static basic movement, or lack of movement, just hold it, or perform rest. Then come back down. Trying to keep this as still as possible. Okay? So that's a real easy way to get in there and get the psoas working, firing a little bit better, other hip flexors. You can also do a standing variation, which I might not be able to balance so great. So I'm going to hold on to the door for a little bit, but standing on the band and then driving the knee up this way. You can have it come in from behind with a different setup, a different band. But those two are easy to do with a band such as this, or a TheraBand. Okay, last but not least, side plank. So, basic setup for a side plank. Elbow under your shoulder. Easiest way is going to be bottom knee bent, top leg straight. Everything's in a straight line here, and you're just coming up and holding it. Okay, if that's too easy, we can progress you to a staggered stance, okay, or stacked feet. And then if you want to get crazy, you can do these guys, there's all kinds of different fancy variations on that, but side planks are great because they hit here at the lateral part of the hips, which running. We're going sagittal plane, going straight ahead, and then left going sideways. So for injury-proof reasons,